Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Brad, today we have a simple explanation for why you're having low back pain.
It's not only simple, it's accurate, Bob.
Right.
Particularly if you're one of these people that lift some weights, you know, here like this,
right,
and bending over like this, and you drop your pen like this. Why is that tearing your back apart,
right,
even if you don't know it? And this is why, Bob.
Good explanation.
Okay, Here we go. Use your imagination now. Okay, here, I'm standing here, here's my back, my low back obviously. I'm bending over right now to pick up the pen that I dropped, and I pick it up, it weighs about 2 ounces, and I go up there, and we need to know how much stress is going on the low back at that point. So we're going to use a model.
It doesn't seem like there'd be hardly any stress at all because you're only picking up a light pen.
Right, 1 ounce, 2
right,
ounce pen.
Right.
Now, imagine this. This is a model of your spine, okay? Hold on to that, Bob. Okay? Now once you get down on your forearms like that, okay? If this is the spine and the head was right here and the pen drops right there, now if here's the head and there's 2 arms here and the person is facing that way, now pick up that pen, there you go. Oh, don't go so far, Bob, you'll hit the head on the floor, it's no good. Right about there, now we got the pen, pick it up. Okay, do you get my drift here?
Right.
So imagination, bending over, and now your muscles in your wrist represent the muscles in the low back right here. They're controlling the bend to pick up that pen and go back up, much like when I bend over to pick it up here, these muscles contract and I pick it up, okay? Now, you really can't pick that pen up with this model, can you?
No.
And you might say, why? Why? It's because you do not have a head with eyeballs on there. If you had a head on there, take some weight. So we're going to use this weight to represent the weight of the head on the end of the spine. Obviously, there's nothing that looks like a head, but the weight is there, and that's all we care about. Now, go ahead and pick that pen up again.
Ooh, it's already getting hard.
It get quite a bit harder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, but you really can't pick that pen up, and you know why, Bob?
Why, Brad?
Because you don't have any arms. You have to have arms. So we need to put some weight on there to represent the weight of the arms. Okay, so in other words, just so it's clear, when I bend forward, the weight of my arm here and my arm here and my head is all putting force through my low back. It's a matter of physics, right, Bob?
Right.
We learned this in school.
Right.
There you go. Pick that up again. Now go down.
Oh!
Hold on, Bob. Now, what's wrong, Bob? Are you faking it?
No, I'm not faking it.
There is a lot of...
I lost my head too, by the way.
Yeah, and the head's up. Now it's easier to come back up. Okay, so when you bend over like this, the moment arm, if you look at this from a physics point of view, we're not going to get into it too detailed, but the farther out it goes, it's incredible how much more force it takes.
Oh.
Now you would get wrist pain really quickly doing this, right?
Yeah.
So it's very clear that our back muscles are not weak. If we can pick a pen up off the floor, you've got pretty strong back muscles.
Right.
But when you add extra things or repetition to this over a period of years, it puts that stress on the back, and it's going to not only irritate the muscles, but the disc. And the disc is a primary source of low back pain. So keep in mind, if you're going to pick something up, do it like this.
Right. So if I went like this, it'd have been a lot easier with the weight on it. Exactly.
Now take this whole concept in mind, and we're going to take our model or dummy weight that weighs 50 pounds in the weight room, and then do this. And do 10 of these, and my gosh, you are putting more stress on that low back, and that's why you're hurting your back, because you're bending up picking pencils wrong, you're bending over and lifting weights wrong to get healthy.
So Bob, even if you're picking up a feather off the floor, you should be trying.
This is a therapist's nightmare when you walk into a weight room and you see people doing poor mechanics.
Right, exactly.
But if you look at if they subscribe, Bob, and look at our videos, what do you say?
You're going to find out the right way to do things. You're going to stay pain-free and healthy.
Say no more.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Slap that subscribe button.